I dare you to listen to this while you're going to sleep tonight. According to my records, the last time that I did a League of Legends champion theme reaction was in 1774. Ah, a wonderful year indeed. Today, we will go ahead and re-embark on that journey. I don't even know what accent this is anymore, to be honest. It's phony as shit. But what's going on, everybody? My name is Joey Nato. I'm actually a rapper, music producer, a YouTuber. And League of Legends has a new champion theme for who I think is a new champion. And she goes by the name Bel'Veth, Empress of the Void. Sounds kind of scary. What's not scary is music. Most of the time. So we're gonna check out Bel'Veth's champion theme from a music production perspective. You ain't a true champion in League of Legends unless I've reacted to your theme. Well, that would mean like 100 something. No, the champions aren't true champions then. Disregard what I just said. Lucky Squad, never give up. Let's get into it. Just a quick reminder, if you guys got any headphones, I'd recommend using them right now because you're gonna hear all the little details that I hear, so let's go. This Fiddlestick's mother? The way it sounds all... Oh. Oh, they're keeping the sizzle on these strings. Woo! Alright, so obviously the high strings are running the show, right? It's interesting because the mid frequencies of them, like where all the kind of the beauty and just the meat of the sound of the string falls in that mid frequency, and they kind of just ripped it out, you know what I mean? And it's kind of just playing around with that super high frequency that's like nails on a chalkboard screeching type sound. It's being complemented in the background by the bass string, you know, or whatever, the bass that's going like dipping down in the background. So it just sounds like a descent into freaking hell. I almost said a bad word. Don't swear. And then there's those little, it sounds like some kind of synth bass, just really muffled, going boop, 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 boop. Kind of reminds me of like a sci-fi thriller type of sound effect that would just be like in between mystery parts of scenes, like dun, 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 dun. Those short cutoffs. Ooh. Ooh, now you hear the bass, like the low bass really shining. Sounds like a freaking string quartet, like tuning up or something. Nothing is really in key with those high strings right. What the hell is that? This. There's our first sense of melody throughout the whole thing. It sounded like about 3 different strings layered on top of each other, just doing that progression. Before that, it was just a bunch of like super hard, man, what kicks? Like they have like a stomp element to them, you know, like those hard drops. It's almost like that dubstep type flavor of how hard dubstep drums hit stupid hard every time they just pound through your speakers. That's kind of what I was feeling in terms of how it was mixed. It's really hard to say what kind of sounds they're using here though, because this is really unorthodox. Still the streaky strings coming in and out. Whew. This is wild. I dare you to listen to this while you're going to sleep tonight. Wait, oh, was there a little vocal coming in there? By the way, there was like a really deep bass, almost remnant of like a 808 bass, but it really isn't that. It's more just like a trot bass. Right there. Boom. So there is a synth mixed in with that string that gives it a real, I'm gonna keep saying it, like sci-fi type feel to it. The bass is just coming in and out. Like something's like approaching. There is a choir, really muffled. There it is. Okay, now it's brighter. If you got the headphones on, you heard that vocal going from like the left to the right, left to the right, and then there was that main melody that keeps coming back in to, and it was kind of complementing with that. So as soon as this big breakout happened, I don't know what the hell these are. These demons flying out, piranha demons. Everything got brighter. Well, this just looks like a girl that just ended up on the wrong side of town. Ooh, everything is super, all the low, high end is cut out. Woo! Like these little fluttering noises, that might have even been the dun, 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 that we heard in the beginning, just at a higher octave. So now it's dun, 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 instead of dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I'd be making some noises. Vroom. Bro, I want to know how they're accomplishing those sounds. This is way creepier than Viego and Fiddlesticks music, in my opinion. Oh, what are these faces? All right, a lot of big, dark reverb on these sounds here. It's been going on with the high strings the whole time, but it hits different with that low string there at the end. I thought that some brass would come in at some point, but then I was realizing pretty quickly it's not that type of party. Maybe it's not even a party at all. To be honest, the song just sounds like straight up death. Feel free to let me know what the hell's going on with Bel'Veth. I think what I read somewhere is she's a jungler, if I'm correct. Seems like all the creepy characters are junglers. I guess you gotta be to deal with all those weird creatures, so kind of makes sense. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you in the next one. Nada.
Hit you all the time, I really care about that. Real ones on my side, I can guarantee you that. Yeah, if you ride a line, put you back on track. Fuck you, fuck you.